Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 47th edition of the Hometown Musician Spotlight. And I'm here to tell you, they are for real. And I'm talking about the Misfit Toyz. Yes, not just from some movie on TV. They are for real.
We are real. We are here.
And I want to introduce Mick and Ken and Bob and Mike.
How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
We're here at Greg's place in Schererville. It's the start of the bike night season here on Friday nights. And nobody else better to kick it off than the boys from the Misfit Toyz. So, all right, guys, before we get into your musical genealogy, let's get into the old where you came from. So, Mick, you start us off. Where were you born? Where did you grow up? Where did you go to school?
Well, I was born in Chicago and spent most of my time in the harbor, East Chicago, Indiana later. Went to Lincoln School and graduated from Roosevelt there in East Chicago, Indiana. And, well, I'm here now.
That's right. Right. How about you, Kenny?
I was born a poor white child. No. Actually, I originally from Dalton, Illinois. I grew up there, went to high school, Dormage High School, and I moved to Chicago for a little while. And I guess I'd probably been into music since I was about 17 years old. Walked up to a microphone and said, "Hey, I like this. Let's do it," and carry it on.
Yeah. How about you, Bob?
I was born in Iowa.
Whoa.
Chicago, then Hammond.
Yeah.
And enjoy every moment of it.
Yeah, we are. We're living our life. How about you, Mike?
I'm like Ken. I grew up in Dalton, Illinois.
Okay.
Went to school at Thornridge. Not with Ken. I'm a few years younger.
2 years. Few years. Not many. Not many. Just a few.
Hey, Mike, who was the first one to inspire you to play guitar? By the way, you play a great guitar.
Thank you. Probably back in those days, I was really into Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The 80s, and as the years went along, I got more into different things. Jazz, maybe classical guitar. I took a few semesters of classical guitar in college.
Yep.
So all over the spectrum.
Cool. How about you, Bob? What got you going on the drums?
My cousin Glenn, back in like 1968, had a three-piece little Whitehall drum kit and sat me behind it, and I was maybe 6 years old and picked it up real fast.
And the legend of Bobby was born.
Yeah.
Now, Kenny, you went to walking up at 18 and finding that was your calling. Where was that?
I was in Burnham, Illinois. Friend of mine who I was in a band with, recently passed not too long ago, called me up and said, "Hey, I need a singer." And I'm like, I really never sang with a band before, but I'm like, "Hey, let's try it out." So the first time I got there, and I'm like nervous. I'm like, "Oh, I hope I don't miss," And first song we did was "Breaking the Law" by Judas Priest.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I like this," And at that point, I just kind of like morphed into different bands, through the years. Kind of got some guys together and did some things. I can't even tell you how many bands I've played with, but I had fun the whole time. Doing whatever.
Now we get to Mick, one of the most wanted bass players in the region.
Most wanted.
No doubt about that. And I mean that in a good way, most desired. But anyway, Mick, how did you start picking up the guitar? What were your influences as a young man?
I was actually into Ted Nugent. I played rhythm guitar at the time, but we had 5 guitar players in the band that I was playing in. Nobody wanted to play bass.
Nobody ever does.
I quickly went to the pawn shop, swapped it out for a bass, started listening to Geezer Butler, Black Sabbath,
and he became one of the best bass players in the region.
And there it goes.
There's no doubt about it. Well respected. So, Mick, you got to join the band, let's say, for 2 years. What was your... Was Misfit Toyz even...
Well, we actually came up with that name later. Mike and Bob were in it. Go ahead. Yeah, we all.
When I was in high school, we played in a band called Dark Angel.
Yeah. Playing all the the hits at the time, 80s.
And that Bob, and you were in a bunch of bands together.
Right.
Shogun, 11 Days of Rain, which was an original band.
Right.
And then kind of from there, we kind of got back together with Ken.
Right.
And started doing, covers and things.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
just recently the bass player.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, then we just kind of like the bass player we're playing with at the time. He decided he didn't want to go further with us, and then there was a jam night, Just Joe's in Griffith, that we used to play at a lot. And Matt ran into this guy, and we're like, "Hey, we really need a bass player." And I wondered if you were. He was going to fill in for a while, but then we're like, "What do you think?"
You're ours.
And then he's all right.
It was
let's do
just a good fit.
Yeah.
Natural.
Yeah.
Hell
And-
yeah.
Limited time because you're going to be taking the stage in probably less than 15 minutes. I've
Right.
seen you guys 4 times. And I remember the first time at Goodfellas when I heard you play Fastway,
Right.
and I thought, wow, these guys are pulling out some stuff. And so I think the third time I saw you was right here, and we wouldn't let you leave. We had to play an encore. You had to play that song. And you guys were just so pumped. So, but what is the Northwest Indiana scene?
Oh yeah.
I would say very supportive. People do still want to go out and see live music, and it is something that's still alive in the region.
Yeah.
And there's so many guys out there that are just so cool to work with, cool to go see their shows. They come see our shows, and we just have a fun time doing it. At this point in the game, it's all about fun. It's all about,
Yeah.
let's just keep doing this as long as we can,
Right on. Yep.
Are there any dates this summer in particular that you wanted to highlight?
We are playing
Monticello.
Monticello. We're playing out Monticello. Hobart Art Theater, we are doing a show out there.
LA Guns.
LA Guns.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was a good show. That was a good show. Because
Great bunch
that
of
band
guys.
I loved when I was growing up,
Great bunch of guys. Yep.
I've seen them twice myself.
And his next show was Blackstone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Blackstone Cherry coming up in Hobart. Yep. I've got tickets, by the way.
Hey, if we can squeeze in one, maybe two, one last hypothetical question, Mike. But if there was one venue, any stage, anywhere, whether the stage is still there or not, what would be your premium venue where you would love to be on stage and play?
That's a good one.
I got
There is a most popular answer to that.
Midway Ballroom.
Midway Ballroom.
Yeah.
Ballroom.
I would say Midway Ballroom or Thirsty Whale. Yeah.
You got a place, Mike?
I mean,
Any
possibly
place.
Midway.
Mm.
I played there once.
Right.
The only time I got to play there, and that was fun.
Yeah.
It's great being on the lake.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
A lot of history there.
Nick, how about you?
House of Blues would be.
There you go.
Yeah.
House of Blues.
Definitely.
And then one last hypothetical cool question before we wrap it up. And so if you could trade places with another musician, you could, whether if the musician's still alive, you could be that musician on and off stage for a whole weekend, or nudge somebody out of a band and be in that band for 4 days. You guys got an answer for that?
Queensryche.
Who's that?
Queensryche. I'd love to be in Queensryche, yeah. I want to be Jeff Tate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Operation
Mind Crime, yeah.
That
yeah.
guy, he's-
And yet, we don't do any Queensryche. Yet.
Yet.
But we will be.
Keyword there, yet.
guys,
Yeah.
are you I think I jumped the question. Did you guys have any
Not really. We haven't. We're having so much fun playing shows, and we're just,
yeah.
we did go to the studio for a little bit and recorded some covers for like a demo.
Yeah.
But that was a while back. We haven't done it in a while, but we're not like saying no to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
Keeping it open.
Well, yeah, we're gonna make this brief, guys, because we know you got to hit the stage, and we really appreciate you coming out. And everybody, please come out to Greg's place when you can on a bike night and enjoy this.
Yeah,
If you
have a
can
great
still-
time.
You're not gonna see this in time to come out and see the band, but whenever you see the Misfit Toyz, come out to support. So that is gonna wrap it up. And until next time, peace, everybody.
Peace out. We'll see you later. Right on.